Hi everyone, it's me Zippy, and today I'm back with the same video, related to the last video that I had, but this time I'm gonna be going ahead and practicing, basically writing Korean, typing it in this case. So in the last video I was telling you about the consonants, as you see here, and the vowels that make up the Korean alphabet, the Hangul alphabet. So I explained to you a lot about that, some of the tricks and tips I use myself. I found them useful, I found them very effective. But everyone has their own way of studying. I know I had my own way of studying, even after I listened to someone talk about how they how they learned Korean alphabet. So it's basically up to the individual, which is great about learning language. There's no strict routine, there's no strict regimen of, oh, this is how you learn language. This is exactly how you have to learn it, my way or the highway. There's none of that there. And I also love this chart. It's not mine, by the way. It's someone else's, from a Korean learning website. But I really love how they include the pronunciation. I didn't mention that in the last video that much, but I'm gonna mention it here. It's really nice because it gives you a good idea. Sometimes you think, oh, you look at the letter, right, and you're like, oh, that's just the same thing as is pronounced in English. But sometimes it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? So if you go with father, father, so that's similar to English. Let's look at this character, which is kind of new to us. We have an E and then an O. But it's pronounced like sa. Ah. So it isn't pronounced like eo or it's Then you have this letter, this character over here. Home. O. So just a really, kind of a harsh O. And then you have this character here with a U, and it's actually pronounced oo, not but oo. Then you have E and U, which is kind of like I don't know. We don't say that a lot in English really. Maybe it's more like French. I feel like. But you have it's It's more like this letter actually. We think as English speakers, but it's And you have this letter, which is actually kind of deceiving. You think it's like in English. No, it's not. It's actually E. Meat. This one over here, I kind of get it confused, to be honest. A. I think it's A, but it's hand. Hand. It's kind of a little lighter, you know what I mean? So the one we hear, another vowel, this is E. Set. And this last one over here, which I don't see a lot at all really in English, is an O. So followed by an E. So it's we. So, I don't know if there's supposed to be a W in front of this letter, or I don't know. I guess not. I get confused a little bit. Because I thought, I see a W here. I just got confused. Alright, but that's how you pronounce it. We. That's very deceiving. So make sure you're careful with this one. You might think it's like this one, but it's not. It's a we. So it's basically almost like this character, basically, because you go back here, set, wet. So it's very similar. But I definitely there's probably a difference, I guess, in how it's used. So I'm gonna go to a website I've been using since I was young. It's from brand.com, and they have a lot of languages you can type in. They have a bunch of languages. I just had fun again with the Arabic and Chinese keyboards, which are, just amazingly easy to use in terms of just typing. It's just great. And they give you also, instructions here. They tell you a little bit how to use it. Similar to the, American keyboard, English keyboard. So, they give you an example here with this word. How about we practice with it? Want to practice with this word over here? Let me try to zoom in a little bit though. So maybe you don't know how to convert this Hangul character, to the English Hangul word to the English word equivalent. But let me tell you how you can read it. Just side by side to make it a little bit easier, I guess. go over here. Make it bigger so you can see. Oh wow. Alright, we're looking at this. We're looking at the highlighter right here. So reading Hangul is actually easy. Hangul. I'm sorry. I pronounced it like an American. Reading Hangul is actually pretty easy. And if you see this example, you'll understand how. So first, always begin with a consonant. Even if, sometimes there's no it's like a vowel that you hear first. It's actually this silent character that has to be in front first. So no matter what, it's always consonant first. So in this case, we have a consonant, or G or K. Good. Then you have this vowel here. Take a look at here, and you'll see that that vowel happens to be the vowel ah. Sorry, clearing my throat. Ah. And then you'll find out because it's always 3 characters in a compound character, and the last one will always not always. The last one that happens to be the same in both. The last one is going to be a consonant, which usually it is, not always, of course. Sometimes you'll find a consonant at the end, sometimes it'll be a vowel. It depends, actually, it's 50-50, I think. But you'll have it be N. So this is gone. Ga, ja, g, g, g. Then this vowel here, ah, and then this letter here, So gone, gone. Then you'll have the next character is over here. It's a consonant, and that's B or P. So b, b. The vowel in this one is gonna be ah. So as in father. And then finally the consonant is gonna be the same one, N. So it's gonna be ban, ban. So altogether it's gonna be gan ban. Gan, gan, ban. So let's see. We don't know what it means exactly. Just do a little bit of this. I'm not gonna use, I'm not gonna use, what's it called, that website, Google Translate, because I'm not sure how accurate it is, but I'm gonna try using this one. Let's find out. Let's see. Is it gonna tell us what it is, or? Oh. To go here. Ooh. Okay, that didn't work out so well. But according to this website, it means construction. Let's pronounce it. Let's hear if we're right.
Combat. 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 Combat.
Very good. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think you can hear it really, but we were actually right. So that's good. Also sometimes with this letter here, I also sometimes kind of get mixed up a little bit with the GK character and the N, because they look like that same thing but kind of rotated. But really, just a simple theme to kind of just remember sometimes. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Let's try to type. I'm gonna make this smaller so I can actually have the whole screen right here. So let's type. One of the Korean word we can type here is 친구. That means friend. Now please don't make fun of my Korean pronunciation, guys. But 친구, let's just try to even without even knowing how it looks. Think about just how it sounds. Think about that, And so I'm gonna go ahead and say 친구. So I want to say it's gonna be 친, then 구. Because you could kind of what's the word? You could kind of split it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get a little bit confused because I'll do 친구 and I'll do something kind of crazy. Not crazy, but I'll do something a little bit different, and I might go ahead and... Oh, where's that character? I cannot see it. I found it, guys. So I was looking for it. Okay, so here, I make some mistakes sometimes. I'll do, when I say 친구, I'll do this. Well, okay, forget that. I'm sorry. I was trying to think of a mistake that I usually make, but it doesn't work in this case. Anyway, think about 친구. Let's go back to our picture. Like English, what sound makes a sound? That would be this character over here. 친구. And that will be this character here. First one. Always consonant that goes first. Then we're gonna have a go ahead and have the vowel. Ch, I. That will be this one. Although it sounds like I. 친구. Finally, the last one. 진. It's gonna be lastly this character over here. Finally, for our next block, we're gonna have gu. We had chin, now gu. Okay, for us, obviously gu, and it starts with the character. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the gu. Over here we have that. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Finally, what's gonna be sound? It's gonna be this one. Don't mix it up with this one. That's what I do sometimes, but remember to do this one. Because it's not go, it's gu. So 친구, 친구. That's our character right there, guys. You just made a character right now. Isn't that amazing? So, that's great. And so now we're gonna go ahead, and then we're also gonna do one more. This example, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a harder one. It's gonna be one that is starting with the vowel. So think about this, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and go with a different one. Sorry. I forgot what to do. Okay, so this next one is gonna be a tad different. 언니. That means older sister. But that's if you're a girl, because if you're a guy, it'd be different. If you're a guy, you're saying older sister, it'd be 누나. Older sister, though, if you're a girl, would it be 언니? So let's go ahead and think about that. It's a little bit hard, a little bit maybe deceiving to think about how it could be spelled, but I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a hint. Now, you already know it starts with a vowel. 언니. So, because it's with a vowel, what do we do? Well, remember this character over here? Special character? We have to go ahead and use that one. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one and type it in here. Right over here. It's gonna be this one right here, very simple. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go 언니. So what's the next character there? 언니. Well, it's gonna be this one over here. 언니. So we're gonna use that. So right here. That's our vowel. It can't start with this character right here. It has to be another character, a consonant first, then the vowel. Finally, it's gonna be an N, and then we're gonna have ni, 언니. That's because we have the last character be len, N, and then I, ni, ni. So that's how you get it. Pretty simple. So when you get to be good and get to be better and better, eventually you have to memorize. But you'll, once you memorize it, it'll be you'll be doing it so much, so often. That's what I did. I practiced a lot of times. I made sure I was always, remembering what I did, and then I was able to remember. And I was able to remember, okay, the characters, the consonants, the vowels, it became ingrained. It's part of practicing, you know what I mean? Trust me, I had to practice a lot in order for that to happen. And I still need to go back to it, because I haven't practiced as much as I want to. I've been learning Spanish, French. I'm going to learn more of you can learn Chinese, and I've also been learning more Swahili, which I know how to speak already. But yeah, that's it, guys. So I'll see you guys in other videos, next videos, and that's basically the gist for you.